part of your tongue. If your mother is experienced, oh, the mother who's experienced will not talk. Then use this finger. On the the needle will fall on your tongue like this. You're ready. It was exciting. I'm telling you. When you are sent to buy ice cream, if an adult sends you to buy ice cream, you have to run. You know, sometimes it drips. When you come, do you know how they check if you have licked it? Then they put their finger on your tongue. If it's cold, you are dead. It means you have licked the thing. It was exciting. So me, where I grew up, there's no place I cannot live. There's no place. Because we were, Madam, and Fabian, where we grew up, I told you we were 16 in a compound house. One washroom. Watch me. Don't watch the girl. Watch me. As a man, be focused in life. Watch me. Watch me. Watch me. Before I continue my story. As a man, if you want to be successful in life, you must be focused. Any man who is able to see thighs and breasts and still move, you will do well in life. Say amen. Yeah. You will do well in life. As I was saying, we're 16 in a compound house. I have other siblings. We're 4. My parents, 2. Single room. We're 6. My elder sister sleeps in a 3-in-1 chair. You know, the older one will sleep in a 3-in-1. The rest of us will sleep on the floor. I sleep by the fridge. My younger sister, my younger brother. As for my younger brother, he doesn't know how to sleep. He's always found under the bed. It has affected me. So, you know, the way we sleep, you sleep at one place, you don't shake. Up till now, when I sleep at one place. I wake up and the bed is still fresh. Oh, yes, I don't shake. Because when we were growing up, you sleep like this. Some of you now, you sleep on bed. Then you do this, you sleep. So you struggle in the boarding house. Most of you struggle in the boarding house. Once you are 7, 8 in the room, you can't exist. There are students here who are struggling. We are 4. When I can't sleep, I'll be there. At the university, we were 14 in a room. The room that's supposed to be for 5 people. Yes. Every bed had a picture. So 2 on 1, 2 on 1. If it's 4, that is 8. In a room, there were 3. And we have those we call nomadic pitches. They don't have rooms. They are coming from far away. Kumasi, North, they don't have anywhere. So they have their bags in one room. They sleep in one room. They bath in one room. About 4 human beings on the floor. If you are going to urinate, like ninja. You people, some of you are too free. Some of you, you'll be dressing and that stuff. When you go home, there's no washroom at home. But too known, they'll be here too known. Too known. Some of you, the hostel will be your hotel. Luxury. Because when you go home, where to sleep is a problem. Until calm down, be humble, and learn and move. Please, are you getting it? Yes. There's one thing I'll tell you. As you have come here, please make sure you build your confidence. Sometimes it's not about the knowledge, it's about confidence. The confidence you build, okay, can give you a lot of opportunities. The first time I took lift was after university. If I lifted that. And I took lift because I was sharing my employment letters. Are you getting it? Letter for employment. Then Pyramid House. I went in there. They said, oh, that time GT Bank also. It's Zenith Bank. I think 6th floor, 7th floor. So use the lift. University boy. The lady said, use the lift. Me too, I've seen staircase. I've not used the thing before. But guy. I said, oh, okay, lift. When I got there, I checked. I rose. I pressed, then I entered. I said, God, today is today. How to even close the lift was a problem. I saw that another arrow indicates that close. Then I pressed it. When you close it, there's this vibration. And I was alone in the lift. Before I heard, then I held the lift. I said, Jesus! Hey! I'm telling you then, then the thing started moving. So whether I was going up or down, I didn't know. Something passes through you, from your buttocks, through to your heart. I said, Makuma. My lights. I said, why are you crying to mommy? Then, fortunately, 6th floor, the thing opened, I stepped out, and I submitted it. After submission, the lady said, oh, okay, thank you. I said, okay. Oh, can you use the lift? I said, oh, I'll use it. And I waited. The lady bowed her head like this. No, pass the case. There's nothing so embarrassing about it. If you don't know how to use it, please go and learn how to what? Use it. Move. Go to places. Some of my students, please. You will never make it in life. Go to Golden Whiskey. Dress well. Go with a book or even your laptop. Go and buy Fanta. The Fanta is 50 cedis. Buy it. Don't say, hey. Buy 50 cedis and sit around the pool. Please, are you getting it? If you buy Fanta 50 cedis, we don't drink, we sip. Yes. Don't drink the Fanta. Do what? Sip it. So sit around the pool with your dressing, with your book. Quiet. As if you are reading the book. Then the Fanta, you sip one. You drink it in 2 hours. I will never buy Fanta 50 cedis and drink it in 5 minutes. I won't do that. 2 hours. And you'll be watching how people operate at the hotel. Are you getting it? Those who come in, how they behave. It builds your confidence. Go to the washrooms. Some of you have not been to the banquet hall before. If you enter any banquet hall right now, you'll be in a problem. Go to hotel. Use different kinds of washrooms. There are some washrooms, after using it, you don't flush. It flushes by itself. There are some, you will not find the handle. It is in the wall. Now imagine you are there, someone has knocked, waiting for you to come out. Well, you are not able to flush. How do you come out? You will be there looking for the thing, but it's inside the wall. When we were growing up, the flashing was not this one. There was this hanging thing. A chain. You pull the chain, and sometimes when you pull it, now say. So build your confidence. Please, are you getting it? What's the time? 9:33. I will wrap up soon so that academics and the HODs will rent you. As I said, 9 to 12, we'll wrap up. So I beg you, build your confidence. Go to places. Intentionally move to the places, okay? And build your confidence. Banquet halls, hotels, pools, places that naturally you will not go, but save and go, okay? Just take a walk around places and build your confidence. Because in life, confidence will help you achieve a lot of things. You know, sometimes you have a lot of talent and skill, but because you don't have confidence, that's how come this may be a bit too low. But you see, we say the bad boys always get the good girls. True or false? Because the bad boys are confident. The girl that you have seen and you're not confident approaching, the bad boy will say, hey, I will go. If it works, it works. If it doesn't work, after all, what? I won't die. Then they will go. And the good boys will be like, hey, this girl. They will calculate like 14 hours, 3 days, before I realize the girl is working with the bad. Confident people. So be confident. I'm not saying go and chase girls, but I'm saying in life, be what? Confident. Yes. All these boys, this guy. He came to school very confident. He doesn't have a very good voice, but he comes to church and he wants to sing. He will sing. People will laugh, but still he's singing. That's what we call make a joyful noise unto the Lord. He will sing. He attached himself to Seaman. He had a very serious issue on campus. Security officers came to campus, arrested him. 3 days. But I knew him, so I stood surety for him. Wrongful arrest. But because we knew him, we knew his character, I was confident enough to do what? To stand surety for him. So in life, live well and be confident. When you're in trouble, anybody can say, no, I'm standing behind this man. Because we know your character. We know that you have integrity. Please, are you getting it? I'll leave you at this point. Tomorrow, continue. At this point, I would invite the Director of Academics to give us his opening remarks. And then when he's done, the HOD for cosmetology will come, catering will come, and then JMS will come. So please, Prof. Cliff, the man I'm about to introduce is the Director of Academics. Yesterday, he wasn't here because he wasn't feeling too fine. He's not feeling too fine. Pray for him. Pray for him. Some witches are disturbing his neck. Witches are disturbing him. I told you, the witches here, we beg you. Here we live in peace. We will not disturb you, so don't what? Disturb us. You will finish with your 2 years and go. Let us also stay. Okay? He's called Clifford Lajakbo. We all call him Prof. Prof. Cliff. Prof. Cliff, please.
Let's keep clapping for this young man who the witches are trying to take all the hair away. Let's keep clapping for him. Clap for him. Clap for him. He's such a personality you can't just do without. And I'm sure between yesterday and today, you can attest to this. Right. You're going to have a lot more of him in the coming days till Friday and throughout your life journey here on GH campus. So, Mrs. Akte, the Dean of all students, thank you very much. A very, very good morning to all of you. I trust that yesterday you had a wonderful day. Did you? Let me see by show of hands those who were not able to make it yesterday. Let me see. You couldn't make it. Let me see. Up above your head. Okay, great. I hope today will not be your last day. Okay. I hope we'll see you tomorrow. Okay. This session is very, very important. It's not like we are a group of people who don't have anything to do and we just want to occupy your time. No. Because if you fail to plan, you plan to what? Fail. If you fail to plan, you plan to what? Fail. Can somebody explain that statement? Who wants to volunteer to explain this statement? Who wants to? Oh, can I see that courageous person? Let's clap for that courageous person. That bold person. Oh, this is just the beginning. Me, I like asking questions. Oh. Somebody explain, if you fail to plan, you plan to fail. Yes. Yes, there's a hand at the back.
Do that for 5 cities.
Why? It's not about the value of the money, but it's the value of the appreciation and acknowledgement that she is that bold and she wants to answer. Yes, what's your name?
My name is Rebecca. Rebecca.
Rebecca, okay. All right. Where do you come from?
Rwanda.
Rwanda, that's why. So let's clap for GH is truly African. Truly African. All the way from Rwanda. How many of you have heard about Rwanda before? So the rest of you have never heard about Rwanda. What did you hear about Rwanda? Please give him the microphone. Don't hold it. What did you hear about Rwanda? See, what we do is, what's your name? Yeah. Do you get it? Yes. Once you say you can do something, we give you the opportunity to showcase your capability or what you are able to do. Is that clear? Right. What do you know about Rwanda? Relax. Nobody is holding the scripts. Nobody knows what you are coming to say. So don't give yourself pressure. So there's not somebody will mark whether you said everything or not. Do you understand? Like I'm standing here, I don't have any note, and nobody has my notes. So nobody can mark me. Do you understand? Feel free. Sometimes we put too much pressure on ourselves. Yes, let's go.
So what I have noticed about Rwanda so far is how they have improved in technology.
Notice, he says that how they have improved or advanced in technology. Can you, elaborate a little bit, add more? Yes.
Okay, so actually I haven't read much about them.
You see? Hello?
I'm yet to.
You people are very fortunate that in this school, we don't have a regular course called critical thinking. But I would put it together as a workshop. Because in critical thinking, it tells you that when you make a claim, you must prove or substantiate the claim. So he just told us that he noticed about Rwanda that they have improved in the area of technology, and he's not able to tell us how. Because he's supposed to tell us previously they were at this level, now they are at this level. Because somebody in Ghana can say, oh, we've really improved technology-wise. True or false? Yeah. So you must show us where they used to be and where they are now. Sound people, what is happening is bad. Yes. You can't. So what you notice, how did you notice it? You read, you heard, you saw, you heard. No, you heard where? You heard where? You see what I'm taking him through? That's how the world is. You cannot just say you heard. This guy, the guy who just spoke, please stand up. Let me see you. Stand up. Let me see you. Hello? Stand up. Let me see you. Don't be a coward. He's a bold guy. Come. Come. Be careful I don't call you two here. You're available. You want to be called. You want to be noticed. No. No, you're not giving him the mic. It's just you think you can hire lawyer? Somebody who is ready to cry on the crowd sharing how much more you. Who told you? What was your source? Listen to the questions I'm asking. Never say you know this, you read this, and you make the statement, and you can't refer to your source. Very, very important. If you're here, you want to do journalism, you want to do media, or TV and film production, or multimedia production, and all the other courses, cosmetology, fashion, catering. The moment you make a claim, for suit, jacket, this is how you do it, that you must be able to tell us where you got that information from. So when you get to level 300, you will be doing what we call research methods. Do you understand? You must be able to tell us where you got the information from. Because some sources are credible. It's just like a friend tells you something. Say, I heard this and that. And the friend will ask, who told you? And if the friend will have to believe what you are saying, he will want to know who told you. Based on the person who told you would make the friend whether to believe or not. Why? Because sources must be what? Credible. Sources must be credible. So where did you get that from? And yes, Obia betimi sorry to say anything. True or false? Yeah. So yeah, use the mic. Why? You What's your name? Speak into the mic. Hey. Listen, you have people, We'll hear you very soon. We'll hear you very soon. Yes?
I saw it on the TV.
You saw it on TV. All right. So that's positive news about Rwanda. Any other information about Rwanda? Yes, there's a guy at the back. Give him the microphone. You see what we are doing? Some of you, if you are given opportunity, particularly the Ghanaians, opportunity to talk about Ghana, you will say all the bad things about Ghana. You won't see anything good thing about Ghana. True or false? It's false. Let's clap for those who are saying false. Let's clap for them. But they are in the minority. They are in the minority. Not a mighty minority. They are few. But a lot of young people today are disillusioned about their prospects, their future, and Ghana. And they think that the only way they can make it and they can be guaranteed some future is to go out of the country. True or false? So tell us what you know about Rwanda.
Sir, please, is the neatest and the cleanest country in Africa.
The neatest, the cleanest country in Africa. How? How did you come by that?
Sir, in that country, even if you are bringing pure water, then after that, then place it on the floor. The government can question you.
They can. But Ghana too, they can question you. If they can, if it's our can, we can also question. Even here, if you drop water, yes, the sachet on the floor, we can question you.
Oh no, sir.
We can and we will. It's not the same. True of us.
True.
It's not the same. We can and we will question you, or you will be questioned. It's not the same.
Sir, they do it too. It's what they do.
They do it. So I should ask her, how did you get to know?
Sir, I do my research.
You do your research. Tell us the research you did. Where did you get it from? How did you do the research?
Sir, please, online.
Online. What source? Which website? Which page? And when?
Oh, sir, please. It's a random.
All right. All right, let's clap for the two guys. I'm sure you've learned some small lesson about life, that whatever you decide to say and you think, you imagine, and you've concluded on, you must have basis for it. True or false? Yes. Other than that, people will hold you accountable. You will succeed in a moment, but give yourself a little time, you'll be found out. And you don't want to be found out. You don't want to be disgraced. You don't want to be embarrassed. Do you understand? So make sure you have very good basis, solid basis for whatever claim or position or conclusion you make on someone. Somebody is sitting next to you or behind you. He or she doesn't know you, but already has concluded on you. Yes, Rwanda. Madam Rwanda. What's your first name?
Rebecca.
Rebecca. I've heard that. Now, tell us a bit about Rwanda.
Okay. First of all, there's no pure water in Rwanda. Only bottled water.
Only bottled water.
Yeah, bottled water.
Okay.
There's no like pure water.
So what do you understand by pure water?
The sachet water.
What do you mean by pure water?
Sachet water. Like
Sachet water you mean? Oh, okay. Okay. So when we say pure water, we mean sachet water. Okay.
Yeah.
I'm trying to understand. I'm trying to understand. It's like when we say Papa here, we mean fast food. So I'm trying to understand. So pure water. Okay.
Yeah.
So which one is potable water? Potable.
I think it's bottle or something.
Which one is potable water? Eh?
Pure water.
When we say potable water, which one do we mean? Mrs. Saite, how do we pronounce the word? Is it potable or potable?
Yeah. Potable.
Listen to it again.
Potable.
Potable. Potable. When we say potable water, what do we mean? What is it? It's bottled water. Ebe. Say that most bottled water can be potable water. But potable water is not what? Bottled water. Am I right? Yes. So what is potable water? Since pure water has become sachet water, what is potable water? Yes. Oh, we are learning. Oh. So the things we are doing, some people are learning from that. True or false?
Yeah.
Somebody has not even heard anything called potable water before. So today, having heard, wants to know what is what? Potable water. So let's help that person. Yes. Yes, sir. Oh, the man who wants to be noticed. This one is a proper one. Yes. Give him microphone. Did he say portable? He said portable. Mother, it's not portable. And here, portable in Akan is what? Kroji. Okay. No, not portable, portable. Yes. Kukra, yes. And here, kukra. That's what I want to say. I want to be sure. Yeah. Tell us, even though Mrs. Akide has told us in the Akan language what potable water is. Let me see if you are smart. Hey, sister. Sister. Are you a rapper? Are you a rapper?
No, sir.
See, I'm holding the mic. He's holding the mic like this. And then he did this. Oh, no. I mean, hold the mic this way. All right? Okay. Yeah. What is potable water?
Sir, please, when you asked us what potable water is,
Yes.
no one was raising his or her hand, so I did my research.
Okay. You went to AI?
Yes, please.
I know, right?
Yes, sir.
Uh-huh.
ChatGPT.
Yes. So what did you see?
So what I learned was that potable water is like drinkable, safe water that you can drink.
No, take it slow. Take it slow. Please, knowledge is here. Knowledge is available. So let's take it again slowly. What you learned is that
potable water,
according to ChatGPT. Go, let's go.
It's a safe drinking water.
So listen, it's a safe, S-A-F-E, S-A-F-E, safe drinking water. Yes.
That you can drink.
Yes.
That's what I learned.
That's what you learned. Let's clap for him. You see, you need to have a curious mind before you can go far in this journey you've come and you're about to begin in this school. You cannot just resign and say, I don't know. Me, I don't know. And you don't do anything about it. Did you listen to his story? Nobody was saying anything. He also didn't know, so he decided to search for the information. So he becomes knowledgeable. And today he's leading us, telling us what is potable water. Every knowledgeable person is a leader. Write it down. Every knowledgeable person is a leader. If you want a leader, who is a leader? A leader is an influencer. In your generation, it's all about, am I influencer? How many people am I influencing? If you want to be a true influencer, you have to be knowledgeable. You have to be knowledgeable. Do you agree with me?
Yes.
Yeah. Because those people who know, they show the way. Influencers show us what? The way. How to go and where to go. So if you want to be an influencer, you want to be a leader, you want to be a high flyer, you have to seek for knowledge. How do you seek for knowledge? You have to read. So every reader is a leader. And every leader is a reader. Write it down. Write it down. Write it down. I don't know why you are so excited. Am I speaking your mind? Hello? Am I speaking your mind? You are so excited. Am I speaking your mind? To him. Oh, I'm speaking to everybody. I'm not speaking to him. You see, perspective. Okay. Please write it down. Every leader is a reader. And every reader is a leader. Have you written it down? If you don't have pen or notebook here, take your phone, type it somewhere, and reflect over it. Be a leader and must continue reading, you would not take your lessons for granted here on campus. You will not limit what your lecturers or facilitators give you. The sound is very bad. Give you in the classroom But you will go beyond what they give you in the classroom and research, just as my friend over there did a while ago. So don't wait till your lecturers give you everything, because your lecturers can only give you 30-40% of what you must know to be a leader in your respective industries. If you want to be a leader in cosmetology, in catering and hospitality, in fashion, in multimedia, in TV and film, in journalism and media arts, you must know more than 30-40%. And your lecturers can only give you 30-40% of what must be known. The rest is what you discover and uncover by yourself. And I'm here to help you, guide you, serve as the light and provide you leadership so you can uncover a lot of things that will enhance your set skills and your competencies. In this school, our focus clearly, the lady didn't tell us why she got up. I just remembered. What did I ask? I asked a question, and that's why she got up. What did I ask? No. No. I like your boldness, but no. What did I ask? The explanation for it, yes.
Yeah. The explanation of if you fail to plan, you plan to fail.
Yes.
So basically, in everything we are doing in life, even though we are learning, we are coming to this institute, we must always have always plan to learn, and then also the determination of learning, and then also get plan in everyday basis for you to be more successful in life, basically. That's my opinion.
I understand that's your opinion, but let's clap for her. So all she's saying is that if you want to be successful in anything you want to do, you have to plan. And when you plan, you are guaranteed what? Success. If you don't plan, you cannot be guaranteed what? Success. Do you all get it? Is it clear to all of you? Are you okay? Or you still want to stand here? You want to sit down? Let's see your face. You're hiding behind the mask. You see his face? Okay, you go. All right. I do not think any of you here will want to fail. And when we say fail, it's relative. When we say succeed, it's relative. You have a particular reason why you are here. And you don't want to finish this school and don't achieve that reason. If you don't achieve that reason why you came here, you pick up a form, decided to do a specific course, and you don't achieve that aim, then we will say you have failed at the end of the day. Am I right? Am I right? And we are saying that in order to succeed, you must plan. So you have an idea of what you want to do, what you want to achieve. But if you don't put in plan in, you will not be, it's more likely that you will not succeed or achieve your aim. There's one thing I know, none of you here wants to fail. But there's one other thing I know, I cannot be sure that all of you do have a plan. All of you is common, you all want to succeed. You all want to be that big man, big woman in that industry or that course or that profession. But it will not just happen. It will have to happen through consistent carrying out your plan, your intentions, your strategy. Things don't just happen. Things are made. Things are made. Things are made to happen. Things don't just happen. So please, I beg all of you, what we do here, we focus a lot more on achieving competence. Here, we don't get you to understand theories, but we focus to let you achieve competencies. You see the word I'm using? I'm not saying theory and practical. I said we don't focus so much on theory only and let you get to know only theories, but without competencies. But we ensure that you have competencies. Now, what is competence? What is competence? Yes. Another lady in the house, competence. Let's clap for her.
Please, competence is to do something properly.
Competence is to do something properly. So that's a very simple explanation. Yeah. Let's clap for her. Ability to do something properly. Ability to do something in a particular manner that is deemed to be correct, appropriate. Is that okay? Is that okay? And that is what we seek to do here. Of all the training we provide in the different courses, at the end of the day, if you want to be a cosmetologist and it's braiding, we want to let you have the skills, the ability to be able to do it properly per the world standard. So that when you have a client and you braid for that client, or you make that client up, or you massage that client, or you fix the nails, or you sew the garment or the dress for the person, or you did the video, or you did the graphic design or animation, or you wrote that news story, everybody will say that this is good. That is what we focus to do as a school, to give you the required competence, required ability to be able to do the thing very well, to borrow her expression. Therefore, we don't only focus on theoreticals to understand the principles and why they are done. We also show you how it is done, which is often what you all call the practicals. Correct? Yes. So, we will teach you theories here. We will also let you have a hands-on experience, which is roll up your sleeves, dirty your hands a bit, and your dress and your overall or aprons, and get something done. But whilst you are doing that practically hands-on, our facilitators are supervising you to ensure that, yes, you have the right ability to do it, and you are doing it rightly or in the right way. So don't come here and say, oh, I came here for only practicals. Therefore, when it is theory time, I won't go to the class. Or even if I go, I won't stay focused. No, please don't do that. Theories are important. And let me explain to you why theories are important. Take somebody who learns through apprenticeship. The madam cuts the thing this way, or the master does the thing in a particular way, and he observes with the hand at the back, and master or madam continue to do it in the same way, and problems are solved or things are done successfully. That person will only be able to know how to do it the way the madam or the master does it. True or false? That person will not know any other way. So when that person moves to another place and encounters a similar problem, a slightly different problem, and apply the master solution to it and it doesn't work, then it's like, oh, no, I can't do it. I can't face it. I can't do it. No. No. That is why we don't do apprenticeship here. We do competence-based training here, where we teach you the principles, which is the theory. Principles as in what can be done and why it is done. Now, when you understand why it is done, then now you can be creative and innovative and say, oh, if this is why this is done this way, then if I do it this way too, I can also achieve this. Then you can become unique. Your madams, your lecturers may have taught you in the school in a particular way, but because they open your mind up concerning the principles and the why things are done the way they are done, you too have discovered another way to do it. And you don't only learn just by the way your madam or your lecturer will teach you, but you also will find your unique way to be able to do, so that when you are done with school and you are practicing, you have, imagine Madam Catherine here, they were taught a particular way of doing what everybody calls meat pie. The last time I learned that it's not meat pie, you call it something else. Turnover. Did you hear? Turnover. Today I'm not wearing a turnover trousers, but it's not a turnover for us. You see, and you learn the one from the school, and that is it. And if that's all you apply, then your cake will never be, your pie or turnover will never be unique. You were given the recipe for cake, and the madam missed it and did not explain to you why this and that, the size, the proportion, the measurement, and that's all. You'll be one way. That's why Obibe, bread. Another person will do bread, but many people will go for the other person, and this person is not getting business. The difference is how you have sharpened your skill sets, your understanding. So I'd like you to appreciate the place of theory in our training. All right? We give about 70% practicals, but appreciate that place 30% for the theory that is important, so that you can go beyond what you are given by the lecturer, and you can be able to also discover new ways of doing things and become unique and professional. Is that okay? Now, our classes will be organized for all of you, but for us, our levels is what we refer to, our semesters is what we refer to as level. So for example, if somebody is doing fashion, by the time you finish the semester, we use 16 weeks for the semester, 16 weeks. And that 16 weeks, we have 12 weeks of facilitation, which is going to classes. The classes means combining theories and what? Practicals. Are you paying attention? Or you are focusing on those who are coming in? So we combine theory and practicals for 12 weeks. The other 3 weeks, 2 weeks, we use it for end of semester examination. And then the other 1 week, we use it for midterm exam, or 2 weeks for midterm exam. But you will go to class for 12 solid weeks. For this semester, we may be going to class for about 10 weeks to about 11 weeks, because this is our short semester. Our January to June semester is the longest. So we'll come to school somewhere in middle of January, February, we start lectures. We end lectures in May. And June, first 2-3 weeks, we write exam. But here, this semester, August to September, we are starting our lectures on the 1st of September. We will finish all our lectures by end of November. And the first 3 weeks of December, we'll have our end of semester exams. So I'm saying that for the next 11 weeks, when we start lectures, you will receive both theoretical and practical instruction in the class. We are so intentional and deliberate to ensure that you are able to do something the way it must be done and doing it well, as she said, in terms of the competence, by saying that every semester, the students learning a particular program must achieve a certain competence. So, for example, you're doing fashion. By the time you finish semester 1, not year 1, semester 1, so let me see those who are doing fashion here. Let me see. Okay. So by end of November, all of you wanting to do fashion seated here, you should be able to sew all children's wear. All children's wear. There's nothing like, Yes, you can. like him, he didn't know. Nobody is able to tell. He decided to search for it and go for it. And he got it and he told all of us. The same way, you don't say, hey, I can't. Say, I can. How do I do it? You search, you become hungry for knowledge, and you go to class all the time. You go on the internet, you use your data wisely, not to watch some things that will not benefit you, but use the data to go and see how children's were and constructed also. That way, you get from the lecturer in class, you're getting from somewhere also on the internet because you have a smartphone. And you make sure you are ahead of the class. So by the end of semester 1, all of you wanting to do fashion, you should be able to sew. Children's wear. From an infant, a baby that is just born, all the way to somebody who is 5 or 6 years old. So you will sew all those different baby type of dresses, and we will inspect it, every student. It is not group work, every student. This place, each woman for herself, God for us all. I decided not to say each man for himself. Are you getting it? Each one for himself or herself. So here, we hold each student accountable. So we will push you to do it. They teach you how to do it. They ask you to go and buy a material, a fabric, and you must use that fabric and be able to do it. That is how we do it here. Are you following me? So if you are a cosmetology student in the first semester, you are supposed to know how to do facials. You're supposed to know how to do facials. How to be able to do all the scrubbing, exfoliating, and all of that. Am I right? Basic makeup as well. By the time you finish semester 1, in November ending, by end of November, all cosmetology students here must be able to do so. And you must be able to do it, not doing as a student, but must be able to do it in a way that you can take clients and do for them and charge them, and they will pay you. They will pay you because you have done something that is according to the standard, according to what she said, it is done well, and therefore somebody will place value on it and pay for the service. Are you getting it? That is the level of competence we mean. So that it's not like, oh, so still our cost school, from Soka Crow or one, Debbie. We want to bring you to the level that you can be able to do. So for many of you seated here, you may not have a sponsor that is going to be there for you throughout, but if you take your course seriously, by the end of every semester, based on how we have structured things, you should be able to make money from the course you are doing. And make money by the skills, the new skills you've acquired, to start using it on people, providing services to people, and earning, making an income to pay your fees or to buy your practical materials and keep going, and you will not get frustrated because your mommy, your dad, your auntie, your uncle probably is not having the money to pay for you. So please, you need to remain focused, attend all classes. And by people who are in fashion, we always say that this is the best fashion school in Ghana so far. We pride ourselves that because what we do here are not happening in any of the technical universities. Level 100, you sew children's wear. 200, you sew men's wear, like the shirt I am wearing and the trousers, and ladies wear, the semester 2. So within 1 year of a course here, you can sew all children's wear and sew all ladies and men's wear. In semester 3, you should be able to sew occasional wear, kaba and slit, sew kaftan, sew something somebody would take an evening wear or something to a party, and that is it. So if you are able to do this by semester 2, semester 3, can't you start sewing for people and making money? Yes, you can. By the time you finish with the 4th semester, you are sewing a wedding gown. Cosmetology, same. Makeup, regular makeup, everyday makeup in your first semester. Yes. And you should be able to do this. The next semester, there's a new target for you. By the time you get to level semester 3, semester 4, you should be able to make up a bride. And do the hair also. Not just make up the bride, but do everything for the bride. Catering, same. You should be able to do a whole wedding cake by the time you finish the course. But before you begin with doing the other cakes that are used for parties here and there, the media people, you are not left out. Same. You also have clear targets. By end of semester 1, you should be able to do a radio program and present a particular segment of a radio program. Whether sports, entertainment, business, whatever, political, you should be able to do it. Production people, be able to edit, be able to do the camera work. Many of the people you see behind the camera are all students. They are not done with school. They are still in school. They came here, they didn't know how to operate the camera, but because they dedicated themselves and their time, they are getting somewhere. So all I'm saying to you is that ask for help, knowledge. Your facilitators and the faculty is ready to empower you, to let you know what you need to know to achieve why you came here. But it also comes down to you to make sure that you're always available. You go to class, you don't take any of the classes for granted, and you learn beyond what you learn in the class. Get extra knowledge somewhere, add it to it. If you read something or you saw something else where you don't understand, once you get to the class and the lecturer is going about it, you come back with a question and you interrogate more. You question the lecturer more to understand it better. When you do so, you are working according to plan and you will not fail, but you will succeed. Please, you all get it? You will succeed. So, we will do continuous assessment. And then we'll do our end of semester or end of term assessment. For the continuous assessment, it begins from day 1 when the lecture session begins. Day 1. So every day, your lecturers are teaching you, they're giving you projects, assignments you are supposed to do. They are putting scores together for you. And that will be over 40. So you are not going to sit, write an exam over 40. No. All of it will be practicals. And practical activity, the 11 to 12 weeks, practical sessions. So you have this assignment, go and do outside the class, inside the class. You're doing that, take home or in class, you're doing all of that. Then they're putting the records together and gradually they will be awarded over 40. And but 60 marks will be for our end of term exam. That will be written paper. I didn't say theoretical. It will be what? Written paper. It means there can be some practical questions that will be on that written paper. But for example, you are asked, how do you walk us through or describe how to design a clothing for a 5-year-old girl who is supposed to go to a birthday party of a friend in school? That's a very practical question. Do you get it? Okay? So you have to tell and write and explain how to go about that. So that written paper is 60 marks. Yeah. The difference between here and Ekwanche Adiciano is that here you develop proficiency in how to read and write. You don't only acquire the competence in only to do the things. Is that okay? Because all of you here, when you start your different professions, you have clients that sometimes you must write ingredients for. You must write materials you must go and buy. You must write some things, you do a budget for them. And you must know how to do A from B and C. But here, this is how we do it. If you are the type that you struggle with that, don't worry. walk up nicely to your lecturer, speak to your lecturer, and I guarantee you the lecturer will see how best to help you. Beyond your lecturer, you can see the dean of students. Once you walk up to him and talk to him, he definitely will help you or will refer you to see me, and we will find how we can design the course to meet your specific needs and get you to achieve why you are here. Is that clear? So we'll have a written exam that we'll do. I don't want any of you to miss that written exam because that is 60 marks. You must pay, by that time, you must pay like 100% of your fees. So make sure that whilst we are getting closer to the end of the semester, you will pay the balance so that you are not denied. Because if you don't pay the 100%, you may learn all that you want to learn and be ready for the exam, but the invigilators will not allow you to write the exams. Is that okay? So we take attendance seriously. We have a computer system where we enter the attendance, and this time around, because we're doing the continuous assessment, attendance is also going to be part of it. So those who come to class more will have some 5 marks or 10 marks added to their score, aside all the practical works they do. Because we believe that the more you spend time in the class, it means that the more you are learning something. It is not only through the assessments that we can tell that you have learned something. Is that clear? So make sure your attendance is really, really on. If you don't achieve 70% of attendance expected, so you have to go to class, let's say, 10 times, and you didn't go 7 out of 10, then you have issues with me. You have issues with me. Going to your next level will be a problem. So at least, if not 100%, achieve 70% of that. Is that okay? Is that okay? And also make sure that you don't fail any of your exams when the semester is over and next year, God willing, we are all alive and you are going to level 200 semester 2. If you fail like 3 courses, if you have 3 Fs, then I am likely to be deciding to withdraw you from the school or let you repeat the same level and not go to the second semester or level 200 and stay in level 100. I don't want to do that to any of you. I don't want to do that because you have ambition, you have aspiration. There is time. You want to finish quickly and start doing things. You pay the school fees. You don't want it to go wasted. You want to achieve. So I don't want to become that person that is stopping you. I will only stop you when you have failed 3. Then it means that you have not gotten anything. So why do you go to the next level? What you must learn in level 1, you've not gotten it. So why should I take you to level 2? I must make you learn and know what you must know and have the competencies you must have as level 1 before you go to level 2. Please, is that clear? Is that clear? So let's all take our things seriously and apply ourselves to why we are here. There's so many things on campus that can distract you, but please remain focused, know why you are here, and always be punctual in class. Pay attention in class. If you don't understand something, yes, ask the lecturer to clarify for you in class or outside class when class is done. You can always, if after there's several explanations in class, you still don't get it, don't worry. It's not the end of the world. See the lecturer, see the teaching assistants, which you will get to know them as you go to your class. They are also there to assist in the learning process. Is that okay? Is that okay? So this is what we do by way of just summarizing. I'll come back again on Friday and have a lot more time where you ask all the questions in terms of certification and grading and all those details. Friday morning, I'll be here, and I have like about an hour to 2 to do that with all the questions. But I am happy to have all of you wanting to pursue a course in GA schools, and either in fashion, in catering, in cosmetology, in journalism, in production. This is the best place to be because here we will make sure we give you the necessary pressure with the necessary support and to be able to acquire all the relevant skills to make you thrive and succeed in industry. And I believe that if all of you avail yourself, before you finish the school, you will begin to make use of what you are learning here, and that will begin to profit you and profit your sponsors and the larger community. Thank you very much, and I wish you well.
Thank you so much, Prof. So today is purely academic. Thursday will be purely student. So at this point, I would want all of you to pay particular attention to the next phase, because you are all going to be our ambassadors. You need to understand what really happens in this school, from the cosmetology department, catering, fashion, technology, production, and then journalism department. Get to understand it so that if anybody asks you about the school, you can properly represent us. And you don't give my number out. Somebody will call and say, hey, I took your number from a student. 4 a.m. Nobody has any good morning. Say, I took your number. Hey, am I a prayer warrior? All right, so at this point, we'd want to call on the cosmetology HOD to have some few minutes with us to expose the department to us so that, and let me say this, please have an open mind. Some of you have decided to do cosmetology, so after cosmetology, whoever speaks, Yamutu. I beg you, have an open mind, because you don't know what may happen. The Lord himself may reveal to you that, no, my child, do fashion. And also I went into Mr. Everybody should have an open mind so that you can properly represent yourself and other people. Are we good? Are we good? Are we ready? All right, so she's in the person of Madam Matilda Kwe. I call her my personal person.
All right. DJ Gazi, please, I beg you. All right, so the head of academic have said it all, so I'll just be very, very brief. I'll just take you through the department, the courses we do over there, the practical items, our dress codes, and all of that. I'll be very, very brief, I promise. Right, so at the cosmetology department, we have 5 main courses. And the courses are makeup artistry, nail technology, hair technology, massage and body therapy. Then we have cosmetology service management. So at semester 1, which is level 100, you will be offering courses like makeup and eye enhancement. And then in the makeup and eye enhancement class, you learn how to enhance the eye. So how to sculpt the brows, how to fix lashes, all the kinds of lashes. You also learn basic day makeup. So at level 100, don't expect to do bridal makeup. Here in GH Cosmetology School, our makeup class is one class that runs through all the levels. So as you progress to the next level, you advance. Please, you understand that. So level 100, you're expected to learn basic day makeup. And as you progress to level 200, you do the makeup for special occasion. Level 300, you learn the traditional bridal makeup. That is how to dress a bride. That is a traditional bride. Okay, and then when you get to 400, you do the white bridal makeup. So as I'm still going through the courses at level 100, you also learn basic skincare. So basic skincare is basically facial treatments. Okay, in that class, you learn how to analyze one's skin. I'm sure most of you seated here, you don't know your skin type. May I see by hands those who know their skin types? Oh, serious? Into more name skin type. Okay. So that's all right. So when you come to this class, we'll teach you how to identify the various skin types. And also you will learn introduction to cosmetology service management. That is how to set up and how to manage your own salons or spas. So you learn that. And then you also learn introduction to nail care. That is basically manicure and then pedicure treatment. And then you also learn introduction to basic hairdressing. That is where you learn how to do the roller settings, hair treatments, blow drying, and all of that. And then hair is also one course that runs through all the levels. So as you progress to each level, you advance. Yes. And then the core subjects, which are the communication skills and then the African studies. Then level 200, which is semester 2. Hello, can you hear me? Level 2, right. So at that level, you learn makeup artistry 1. So just as I explained earlier, this is where you advance in the basic makeup. So you do makeup for special occasion. You do editorial makeup. You also do floral makeup. Who have heard of floral makeup before? Floral makeup. All right, so at this level, we'll teach you how to do the floral makeup, where you use flowers and then petals, okay, to design or to do the makeup for a client. All right. You also learn cosmetology business. So cosmetology business, at that class, you learn how to manage your business and then how to market your business, how to plan or how to sculpt a business plan and all of that. Yes. And then you also learn nail enhancement. So at level 200, your upgrade in nail will be nail enhancement, where you learn the stick-on nails, all the types or all the kinds of acrylic nails. And also you learn hairdressing. So the hairdressing at level 200 is hair coloring, hair treatment, all the wet styling. So the wet styling is where the pony comes in, the ponytail, and all of that. Yes. And then communication skills and then ICT again. Then at level 300, which is the 3rd semester, you will learn makeup artistry 2. So that is where you do the traditional makeup. So at this level, you learn how to glam a bride for their engagement. When we say traditional marriage, is the engagement, is the one that we are, it's known as the engagement in Ghana here. So you dress somebody going for, or somebody that wants to have a hair engagement. So we teach you all the various stripes. Okay, so the gown, the fancy, and sometimes we even go beyond the airwear. We also go to Nigeria. We teach you how to dress a bride, like a Nigerian bride, an Indian bride, and all of that. Yes. And then at this level, you also learn body massage. Yes. So body massage, where you do the deep tissue, the Swedish massage, the head massage. And then you also do the mechanical massage, where you use the G5, gyratory unit, to massage someone. Okay, you'll be taught that one as well. And then nail artistry. So at level 300, you learn nail arts. Okay, you learn nail arts. All the nail arts that you can think of, we will teach you all of that in this level. Yes. And then hair artistry. So this is where you learn all the various kinds of plaits and braids, and then the wigs and weaves, the frontal installation, and all of that. Right. And then the last semester is level 400. You learn advanced makeup. That is where we teach you how to glam a bride for her white wedding. Yes. And then body therapy. So the body therapy entails you learning how to do body sculpting, body enhancement, and all of that. Then we'll teach you how to do body scrub, body wrap, how to mix oils. How to mix oils, that is the aromatherapy. How to mix oils, how to use oils to induce relaxation. We'll teach you all of that at that level. Please, are you with me? All right. And then you also learn nail artistry too. So at this level, that is where you do the press-on nails. I'm sure you've seen the press-up nails. Yes, so we'll teach you how to design all of that at level 400. So yesterday, our head of school, Madam Listowell, mentioned that at every level you have to do a project, right? I'll take you through the project. So at level 100, which is the level 100, the semester focus for that level is to be able to perform basic makeup. So at the end of your first semester, you are expected to perform basic day makeup for yourself, and then you showcase it. Do you get it? We have a runway where you have to perform the basic makeup for yourself, and then you showcase it on the runway to the GH community. Please, do you understand that? Then when you get to level 200, your project work will be, you have to work on a client, okay? You perform editorial makeup, okay? You also perform tribal makeup and then special effect. Yes. We've heard of special effects, right? Right. So we'll do all of that. So that will be your project work for that level. When you get to level 300, your project work will be to perform a traditional bridal makeup. So that one, you have the luxury to choose whatever makeup you want to do. Okay, so you pitch, actually. You pitch to your lecturer or your facilitator what specific or what kind of makeup you want to do. Either you want to dress up for a Ghana bride, or you want to do fancy or Ewe or Nigeria. Just name it. All you have to do is come and pitch it to your lecturer, and then she will just approve it, and then you dress up the person, and then you showcase the person on the runway. And then when doing this too, you need to get costumes, because all the makeups that you are to do, you have to dress up the client to suit or to complement the makeup that you have done. Please, you understand? So it means that with a traditional makeup, if you are dressing or you want to make up a client for traditional or a Ghana bride, you have to dress the client like a Ghana bride. That when the model is coming, you don't need to tell us that this is a Ghana bride. We just know that this is a Ghana bride. Please, you understand? If it's Indian bride too, you dress your model to suit that particular tribe that you have chosen. Right, so, and then at level 400, that is where you present a bridal makeup glam. That is where you have to glam a full bride. Okay, at this point, people call it the hectic level, but it's actually an experienced one. By the time you are able to do this project, I mean the level 400 project, it boosts your confidence. It gives you this kind of confidence that, oh, now I am fully equipped to start receiving orders, because you have to perform the makeup for the client. You have to do the bridal or the frontal installation. You need to style the client's hair. You do the bridal styling, yes. And then you also fix the client's nails, like a bridal nails. You do all of that. You do the pedicure and the manicure. Like it's a complete glam. So when you do that, your clients or you come and showcase your clients on the runway, and then we assess you. So that is actually the last project that you do for the cosmetology department. So moving on to the practical sessions. I believe you have the list, right? You have the practical items with you, the list of practical items with you. Please, where are my cosmetology students? Do you have the list? It's actually attached to your admission letters. Right. So you are expected to buy all the practical items that is stated on there. Should I say that again? I just have to, it's just the hard truth. You have to buy all the items on there. Reason being that all those items over there are for different subjects. And as I mentioned that at level 100, you do makeup, you do nails, you do hair, you do basic skincare. You need practical items for all of that. And here in GH Cosmetology School, our courses are structured in such a way that every day we do a different subject, unlike other schools. And the good thing about this one is that by the end of the semester, that one semester, you are able to do different beauty services. But other schools, by the end of the semester, the learner or the student is only able to do just one. But the good thing about here is that when you are done, you are able to do 4 or 5 different beauty services. So please, when you are buying the practical items, please do not complain, okay? It is for your own good. And another good thing of you buying the practical items is that when you buy them and then you are still schooling. And I know students, the moment you start coming to class and you start performing your practicals, you see you overly excited and then you start posting it. Oh, I'm a cosmetologist. Hey, your best this, your best that, So when you start advertising yourself like that, and then somebody calls you to, okay, I've seen that the last time you posted that you do facial treatment. Please come and do facial treatment for me. So let's say you don't have your practical items. How do you go about it? But then if you have those things available, and then someone calls you, my dear, what's the sound near my away bus? Go and do your shabo, get your money, and put it back in your pocket. Please, do you understand that? So whenever you are buying the practical items, please do not complain. Okay? What did she say? You complain. Don't worry, you'll be fine, okay? Oh, you'll be fine, I assure you that. Don't worry. Yeah, I'm almost done. All right, so like I said, try and get your items, okay? And then also, you see, most students come to class and then they come with an imitation or an English lecture. Like an imitation. Like a product that is not prescribed. Imitation, yes. Please don't be in a rush to go get your practical items because, especially when you go to Makola, all those roadside people, they will convince you, oh, buy this one. Meanwhile, she knows that is not the exact thing, no, but she will convince you to buy it. And then when you come to class, you'll be like, oh, and you're waiting and I say it. Do you get it? So please, I want to plead with you. Yesterday, Madam told you that they have the practical items here in the school. Please do not stress. Unless, of course, there are other items that are very simple, like pencil and all of that. Those ones are items that you can get anywhere. But items that you are not too sure of, especially products, please look no further. Come to the GA support system and get your items. Or else you keep on buying over and over and over, and you'll be wasting your money. So please, listen to this advice, okay? All right. So, and then during practical sessions too, whenever we are done teaching or whenever facilitation is done, right? As a student, you are supposed to pair with each other, and then you practice on each other. And then when you achieve, the next step is to go get yourself a model to work on. Please, do you understand that? So if you are somebody and then you be like, me the sorry and two brows, so sorry and ye eyebrow, please, GH Cosmetology department is not for you. Because whatever we teach you, you are learning eyebrow shaping. The lecturer will teach you. You will practice. You have to practice on somebody, and then the other person will practice on you. And then when you achieve that particular treatment, the next thing is for you to go and get somebody out there and then work on the person. We don't just teach you and then no, I go straight. Then you go and get somebody and be working on the person. Patch there. You have to start using the blade to be cutting yourselves first before you go and get somebody to work on. All right, so that's just by the way. And then looking for clients here in GH schools is one of our challenges. So as a fresher, I want to encourage you to make friends. Making friends doesn't mean you should go and make the bad ones. So make reasonable friends. Friends that will lead you to your promised land. Not friends that will lead you astray. Do you get it? So you making friends, you can make friends with the media students, fashion students, catering students, so that when it's time for your practicals and you are looking for models, you will not struggle. Please, do you understand that? So don't say that, oh, I'm a cosmetology student, who fashion student, please don't do that, okay? Go beyond your department, make friends. Say, if you ask the owner, please, do you get that? Like, be smart, okay? So that when it gets to practical sessions, you will not struggle. Yeah, then straight to the uniforms. Yesterday, Rector took you through the uniforms, right? The dress code. So our cosmetology department, you wear your uniforms Mondays, Tuesdays, and Wednesdays. You wear your white uniforms, and then your fully covered white shoes. Yes. Yenshe koi shoe, yenshe high heels. Yes. You have to be fully covered. You have to be smart, professionally dressed. Pacho shoe no monte ase e kambu. White sneakers, please, not the too fancy ones, okay? The ones that you'll be comfortable in. No, we don't want that. White, yes. You should wear the one that you'll be comfortable. And our practical, it's white. Okay, the color is white. And our practical sessions, we be 4 hours, so 8 to 12. We are afternoon students, about 1 to 5. Into tight because of a ball life. One best struggle. So don't be doing suffering and smiling. All right, I think I've touched on basically everything. So with the monthly assessment too, it was mentioned yesterday, the monthly assessment, at the end of every month, you are expected to show us a photo evidence of what you have learned in class, okay? So the moment you start your practical sessions, this goes to all the CFC students. When you start working or when you start with your practicals, you have to be taking pictures because during monthly assessments, your only evidence is your picture. What is your evidence? Your evidence is your photo. Do you get it? Into the eyebrow shaping, you take a picture of before, during, and after. Then you place it on an album, neatly labeled. Then you label it nicely. Yes. So you do that, and then we keep on piling them. When you are done with your school, that is what you also present as your portfolio. Please, you get that. That is your portfolio. That is one of the things that we will also check before we can clear you, before we can process you to the industry, or what we call attachment. So please do not joke with that at all. Attendance is very, very key. It's part of assessment. In Nobe School, but to two scale, you're on your own. You'll be the one to struggle. So please, since we've chosen to choose this path, let's put in our all. I call this stage a sacrificial stage, where you pend or you hold on to all the Brazilian hairs, the nice shoes, nice dresses. This is where you invest in your career. Please, is that clear? All right. I promise to be very brief, so I'll pave way for other colleagues. Thank you very much. Enjoy your stay.
Thank you so much. It's interesting that the media students are clapping for the cosmetology HOD. The cosmetology students are angry. They are disappointed. They are scared of the future. You'll be fine. Say amen. Obeko. Ana obeda. You'll be fine. Okay? Do you believe? Yesterday I told you something. In all things, add who? God. You'll be fine. At this point, let me call on the catering department to give us what they have. Yeah. Mama, wa still. Allah. That's my sugar mommy. Hey, is it your sugar mommy? So, Madam Basie, please run us through catering department.
Hello, hello. Good morning. Hope grace has found you well. Wow. We thank God for that. Welcome once again to GH Schools. And then those who want to offer catering as diploma in hospitality and catering management, we also welcome you. Catering. I know. Why are you laughing? Ediane Nuehu. I know when catering is mentioned, people are happy. Yes. And over here, we have some courses that are our main focus areas. Food production is our main focus area. Food and beverage services. I'll go into details later. Then we have the pastry, cakes, and sugar craft. It's one of the main focus areas. And then we have event management and accommodation or hotel management. In the first semester, these are the courses that you will do. And you know the first semester for the first year is level 100. You do cookery 1. When we say cookery 1, we are looking at the basics of cooking, your cooking equipment, how to use them, the methods of cooking, the various methods of cooking. In natural fact, if we say cookery or food production, it's right from the farm to your fork. From the farm to your fork. Yes. So the ingredients from the farm passing through the market to your kitchen, doing stuff with them, and then using your fork to consume them. So there are various things that comes out of it as you work in the kitchen. You'll love it. Yes. Then we have the food and beverage service 1. This one, after those in the kitchen have cooked, yes, how the food or the beverage in terms of water, drinks are served. All these have skills that you need to develop. How to serve food to a customer on the table. How to serve water and drinks to the customer at the table. There are skills. So you go through them, table laying, napkin folding, different types. And you will love it. We have pastry, cakes, and sugar craft. 1. The basics of pastry. All types of pastry. We have various types of pastry. You learn the basic ones at level 100. Cakes and sugar craft. Different types of cakes at that level. Sugar craft, using sugar to craft stuff. You will learn it there. We have balloon and floral decoration. Yes. Balloons. These days you can see balloons all over when there is an occasion. Flowers. You will have to know colors, how to combine colors, how some colors are loud, some colors are cool. Some colors you have to combine primary colors into secondary colors and all that to make a presentation in terms of decorating a room, indoor or outdoor. You go through housekeeping operation. Yes, housekeeping, where you make a customer or a client comfortable, giving them safe environment and letting them be able to get the stuff that they want in terms of sleeping or living in the room or space. So it goes on to introduce you to different kinds of cleaning work that makes the place good and safe for living. You have communication skills and African studies. Yesterday you were told that now we have included these courses because if you want to progress to the tertiary level, since you will be starting from level 200 over there, these courses would have been done already there at level 100. So you have to be at par with them, so you go through them. At level 200 here, you go through cookery 2 again, where you actually do many stuff with most protein, meat, beef, chicken, fish, eggs, and make it presentable for consumption. You move on to food and beverage service operation 2, where you have upgraded from the first level to the second level. You have the balloon and floral decoration again. You move on to more detailed work at that level. Level 200, you'll be exposed to nutrition, health, and safety. The food that you will be cooking, you need to know the nutrients in them and the heat application to these nutrients, so that you don't just cook the food and eat pinting biadomi into no one ma nutrients ni na efrimu ana we twetwegu nsuo mu hohoro na nsuo ni nyina fa water soluble nutrients no ansa na wo kono a just say udi ya adabrawa me debi. The human body is supposed to be fed on food that has nutrients, because food itself is medicine. As we eat, it helps build the body. Then you have the skills again, and information communication technology, ICT. For level 300, you go into detail from the cookery level and the dishes that you did. That one, we term it food production, where you'll be introduced into more of international dishes and local dishes from the various regions. You'll be introduced to that. You don't need to know just what your region consumes, but what others also consume. And you'd realize that there are so many dishes these days that are getting extinct from our table and from our kitchen. Our grandmothers are no longer being used to help us get to know some of these old food and dishes that were helping them even to grow older and older. So say acquire fried rice and indomie, fries. I remember I went to help a school's canteen, and in that school, it's a primary to JHS. The proprietor has a canteen for them, but she wants the children to dictate, not even dictate, but tell her what they want to eat. So every month she changes the menu. She will send sheets of papers around for the children to write what they want to eat. Brana beshe, in the French fries, in the That's what they do. But when we prepare the banku and okro, come and see how they enjoy it as well. So, although they will prepare maybe once a week some fried yam for them in the form of fries, and then the other week they do some of those that they need to know how to eat. And I have a friend too who was training her children in a manner that, okay, we can't prepare all fries for everybody all the time like that. Each one of you, tell me what you like best, and I will use it to prepare a menu for the week. We say a mutuo ninkatenkwan, na we see we, and we see we fine. No, the I menu to say ye net, and ye dear mutuo ninkatenkwan. Everybody will eat a mutuo ninkatenkwan. I can prepare 2 or 3 different meals in a day. All right? So our local food, you can fix a day for yourself. Once you've learned how to do these local dishes, maybe every Saturday, there is one particular local dish that I will prepare for the family, so that everybody will learn how to eat it. If we leave them, old dishes that are so good will vanish from our tables. So at level 300, you'll be exposed to most of these dishes. Then we have advanced pastry, cake and sugar crafts. Oh, get there and see. Different types of mocktails, different types of cocktails, how to do them, and you'll be fine. We have, I've mixed up the advanced cakery and sugar craft with the beverage production, yes. So there is beverage production, that one, the concentration is only on the beverages, not the food aspect. First year, second year, first semester, second semester is food and beverage service, the service of it. But now, the beverage production, that one, you learn the mocktails, the cocktails, you learn the nourishing drink and the refreshing drink and so on. Then, coming back to the advanced pastry and cake, sugar crafts, that one too, you'll be advancing as you move on. Then we have, for level 300, you come again to housekeeping operation that will lead you into still keeping the home, the hotel, the environment clean. This time we will look at stains and stain removal agents, how to remove stains. We will look at laundry work in the hotel. Our work, job opportunities, you can work in the hospital, you can work in the hotels. So at the end of the day, the laundry work, I know someone who finishing school set up a laundry. Before she was collecting the stuff from friends. Don't you have anything to wash? We could see, iron them nicely and they bring it. That's what she has the flair for. So at the end of the day, the person had established a laundry. So you'll be exposed to all these so that it will help you keep the home and the environment clean. We have event operation. Event operation, one at this level, is an upgrade of the balloon floral decorations that you do at level 100 and level 200. Events, now you'll be looking into facilities that are organizing events. You'll be looking at materials or fabrics that are used to decorate a place and all that. You end up knowing how to make events in terms of corporate events. You get to know the theme of an organization that is handling an event, and you know what colors to choose, what sort of things that you need to put together to make the event the host brought to you successful. Then here we have what we call event culinary and welfare, because this school is a media school to start with, and we do productions and all that. At level 300, the CFC department is put together with the media department, and they come up with productions. And that's where catering comes in, when the students go out there or are preparing for shooting and all that. Feeding them is our work. So we learn large scale, we say large scale catering for that matter. Then research will be taken up by the school. Level 400 is an upgrade of all these: food production, to beverage production, to advanced catering and sugar craft, to event operations, to front office operations. Has to do with front office at the hotels and receptionist training to work at a reception. All these you go through at level 400. Then entrepreneurship, and you do your project work. These are the courses that we will take you through, and you will love it. For our runway activities, I think Madam mentioned it yesterday, the semester focus, level 100 semester focus, all that you have learned, we've chosen semester focuses. And for level 100, you do balloon hamper. Sometimes it is flower hamper, depending on the season. And it will be led by the lecturer for that subject. Level 200 is pastry art. Pastry art, all that you've learned under pastry, you make an art of it. You do something that is artistic of what you have learned in pastry. Then with beverage production for level 300, the refreshing and nourishing drinks, you will come and display them on a runway. Level 400 is wedding cake. Wedding cake, you have to do about 6-tier wedding cake. And by the 4th semester, you should be abreast with how to make a 6-tier wedding cake. And that's how our semester goes. Practical items have been given to you, so don't worry. You get majority of them from the support unit, as cosmetology madam told you. Monthly assessment was said yesterday, and you've heard it from Cosmo madam as well. It is true. Everything that you do, you need to take pictures of it. You put it in an album every month. So there is nothing, no time to waste. In a month, there are 4 weeks. 3 weeks, whatever you do, beginning, during, and after the activity, you need to take pictures, and the picture should be nice enough to portray in your album. So put your questions down. Tomorrow, we'll be meeting at the department level to delve into most of these that I have mentioned. Your individual facilitators will explain further. And I hope you are happy to be here. GH Catering School, you wouldn't regret. Thank you.
Thank you so much. Madam has made it very lively for all of you. Catering. What she did not add is that when you're coming to school, you carry your utensils on your head. You see them along the streets. They are carrying their utensils. Ukutamu tree and mu board. Nyamanamu kra. Oh, I'm raho. Say If you think cosmetology is difficult, try catering. It's difficult. You don't know. All right, so at this point, we'll move to the media school. Let's have the reps from journalism and media studies walk us through what the department has. Is it Dr. Carl or? Okay, I'll see you. Dr. Carl, say you. Carl, no, he says you should do it. On Tuesdays, he hardly speaks English. So.
There's so much pressure here. Good morning. Please, have you all eaten? I don't care, I'm just asking. All right, so on behalf of my boss, Dr. Carl Ofori, the HOD for Journalism and Media Studies Department, I would like to introduce you to our department. In fact, we are the school, the rest are the branches. Prof. So the school started with journalism, so we are very proud to be the first, in fact, the STEM before the branches. The Journalism and Media Studies program at GH Schools is designed to prepare students for the dynamic careers in broadcasting, print, digital journalism, public relations, and media production. Our teaching models are typically based on strong academic foundations. We believe that you should be very academically sound. It doesn't matter the grade you brought, but we would try as much as we can to make sure that, in fact, even with the theory, you are good at it, because that is what you have chosen to do. We also believe in practical and then industry-driven training and exposure. The goal of this department is to develop responsible journalists and media practitioners who inform, educate, and entertain. We are also to equip students with professional skills and strong sense of ethics, integrity, and creativity. And then also to prepare our graduates and make sure that they are able to adapt to the new technologies and contribute meaningfully to Ghana's media industry and beyond. Our program structure is based on classroom sessions. So as scheduled on your timetable, we'll come to class and we'll go through the theories and the concepts, after which we organize workshops to prepare individuals for the practical session that is done. Every week would have its deliverables. And so in all the departments, in fact, in all the courses we do in the department, every single week you are producing something to show for what you have learned. So for example, if you are doing TV presenting and we treat Vox Pop, by the following week, you have a Vox Pop CD at hand to present as your project. The same applies to radio, the same applies to print, and the other subjects we treat or we tackle in the department. We also have industry exposure, where I can boast of a lot of programs on air that are ideas from students of GH Media School. Have you watched Soso, sponsored by DKT? Yeah, it was students' idea produced by the institution for industry. Have you watched Boys and Girls on UTV? Students' idea produced by the institution for UTV. And there are other programs that we do that happens to be collaboration between the institution and then industry. We will try as much as possible to rope you as students in so that you have that first-hand experience of industry. The key areas we'll be studying under this department will be TV presenting and TV journalism, radio presenting and radio journalism, print journalism and newspaper reporting, media law and ethics, and then media marketing. We have enough facilities that help us in executing these courses. So when I talk about TV, I'm sure the first thing that will come in mind in terms of facility is studio. As we speak, or in fact, where we are is a studio. It's not just an auditorium. So we could create any kind of studio we want for any kind of program we want in the studio, where we call the mega studio. We also have the mini studio that is usually exposed to the level 100s and 200s. That is the one right in front of me with its gallery. Then we have the digital studio at the top of the other block in the opposite side, exposed to level 300s and 400s. So the digital studio is well equipped, just as you see in industry. As we speak, Ahimfie Court on UTV is shot in the digital studio. UCook is shot in the digital studio, and many other programs you see in industry. So it is fit for purpose. And so when I was in level 400, Mr. Sakite said something. After going through our system here for 2 years, when you go out and they ask you how many years of experience you have, tell whoever asks you that you have 2 years of experience. Because the experience they are looking for is what you are able to do with industry equipment. And that is what we are about to give you here. And so brace yourselves and get ready for the challenge ahead. We also have a YTV studio, more like a practicing media house for students. And so if you are good enough, we will not hesitate to put you on. And that is also exposed to us. We have workshop radio studio where we use for classroom sessions, and then we have the radio studio attached for level 100s and 200s. When you upgrade to 300 and 400, you will be exposed to the online radio studio. It would also be connected to the internet, and so you can host your shows there and share links with your friends and family so they see the progress of your work. We also have editing suites that is open for especially our radio students who would do voice editing, voiceovers, and so on and so forth, to access and learn how to do audio editing. I would not promise you that it's going to be a very smooth journey. In fact, I would promise you that it's going to be tough. The CFC will be more on finances for their practicals. But we will need you, the human being, more. Your availability is very important. There are programs that will be held on campus that we will not invite you. We would not call you. But we want to see passion-driven students forcing their way through to be part of the programs. In fact, there is a lot of fun, or there's going to be a lot of fun on campus. And in that fun, students are made to learn. There will be a lot of programs on campus. So you see our production students manning cameras. Then we want to see journalism students trying to gather some stories, write news for print, for radio, for TV. And most of the times we are going to be using that to assess your character and attitude. I'm sure that Rector and the Director of Finance will tell you that our methods of judging a good student is more like 50% attitude. So your attitude towards what you have passion for is very key. So open up and brace yourself for a very tough journey. That I can assure you is going to be very tough. But a lot of people have been through, they didn't die. I went through, I didn't die. Ladies and gentlemen, you will not die. Welcome to Journalism and Media Studies Department, headed by Dr. Carl Ufori and assisted by Mr. Stephen Wanda Kojo Ate, myself. Thank you very much. We'll meet tomorrow.
Thank you very much. As I said, don't be too excited. It's a lie. He's trying to get more students there. You come to school very early. When you get to level 200, you come at 5 a.m. Look at the future. 5 a.m., you should be on campus. So you better go and do catering or cosmetology. And now you're GMS now. And one number, you're ready to wake up. I like that course. So that course, no, you don't because you better late, no one surrender them. You sleep at 11, you wake up at 4. Say amen. Are you ready? We thank God. So at this point, let's move to the fashion school. And the man of God will take us through what the fashion school entails. He's my very good friend, Reverend Julian. Yes. Whenever I sing, he's the one I talk to. Reverend.
Good morning. Thank you. All right. Can I see the fashion students around? Let me see you by hands. Oh, you are only 13, right? Oh, okay. We want to welcome you once again to GH Schools. And we want to say that you are most welcome. But as we have come, there is an expectation of which we want to elaborate a little for you to know. So before you get to the classrooms, you know what you are going to meet there, right? I hope you are prepared. And most of you that had your admission letters, you saw what is on your prospectus, right? Your prospectus, you bought everything yet to buy. Hello? Did you buy them? Hello? Wow. Whether you like it or not, you buy them. Okay. So let's get to business. When you start from your level 100, that's the first semester, we have this expectation as a beginner. Yes, some of you, we know you might have gone through already. You are already your madams. You have your apprentices that are studying with you. But when you come here, you start from level 100 as a beginner. Are we fine? Hello? So you might maybe be conversant with some of the things, but you will go through again. So we'll start with you from this section, machinery. At this place, we use only industrial machines. And some of you, you know how to use a hand machine very well. Some of you can use industrial machines very well. But here, whether you know it or not, we'll start training you how to handle the industrial machines. So there is a course or a subject that we call machinery. At this point, some of you can sit behind the machine whilst in operation. Anything that happens, you wouldn't know how to go about it. At this place, we will just train or teach you some of the faults and remedies, how you can get some of those things rectified while sewing. So they will train you how to sit behind the machine. There are some of the students that came last semester. Whilst they were stitching, they were holding the fabric back. The foot was on the pedal, and then the hands were pulling the fabric. No. For that reason, we have to train you to learn how to operate the industrial sewing machine. Parts and what they do, right? So in the classroom, if you don't know how to operate the machine, don't be worried. There's a lecturer who will take you through all these things, and then he will make sure that you are conversant, you are able to use it before you start using the machine. That is at your first level, first semester, level 100. Are we okay? So if you don't know, some of you saw the machines and they were afraid. They got panicked. Hey, what do you mean to me? How? No, it's easy. That is what you use to train you. That will be at the first level, that is level 100. So from there, you move to pattern drafting. A lot of people during the interview told us they know how to sew, but they don't know how to do pattern drafting. Here, you learn the pattern drafting before you start your garment construction proceedings. Are we fine? So it means that you are going to start from the scratch. How to develop a bodice block, how to make amendments or add ups to get it in a form that you can use. All these things will start with you from level 100. Some of you can sew wedding gowns, I learned during the interviews, but you don't know how to do pattern drafting. So when it comes to adaptations, you have no idea. Are we fine? So at this point, you will learn how to do the pattern drafting, and then you proceed from there. And then once you are able to get used to the pattern drafting, you move to the world of specimen. You know specimen? Hello? Those of you who know how to sew already, you know specimen? Hello? Hey, the yes is very faint. You learn how to do children's things for children with your hand and needles. Are we okay? So you sew for children, you do your layets, bits and bits. You see, you start from that source before you can get to the top. If you know how to sew for a kid or a baby, you can sew for an adult. If you can't sew for a baby, sewing for an adult becomes very difficult. There are people who can sew for adults. When you give to them children's dress, they don't know how to go about it. At this level, we show you how to do children's wear. And the children's wear, you don't just start sewing for children. We take you through how to get the patterns done, how to get the specimen done, how to get into the garment construction and everything. So at this point, you do this one as well. And then we'll take you to introduction to fibers. There are some people, they handle fabrics and they don't know the content, how it is used, and what it is used for. At this point, we'll introduce you to fibers, how yarns are weaved and all those things. You'll be learning how to go about these things at level 100. So it is not just coming to sit behind the machine and sew and go home. For you to become a fashion designer, you should know how fabrics are used. When you hold a fabric, you should be able to tell the type of fabric it is, the texture, what it can be used for. You'll be groomed from this point. Are we okay? So you make up your mind that you are coming to learn all this. Because once you are a fashion designer, it means every angle that comprises of garments, you have knowledge of. You don't just go and palm and share. No. Obesua pam no. Na nsana obesua pam no esu kwan a ye fa so eye niam a obepam no. Is that fine? So get yourself prepared that you are coming to write, you are coming to sew. Most of the people who sew don't like writing. They don't like reading. All they care about is that they go and cut and sew. Here we don't just cut and sew. Even at your first level, you do a lot of things before you get to the garment construction area. So get yourself prepared that you are coming to learn or coming to study. Are we okay? All right. At this point also at level 100, we'll just take you to element of designs. When it comes to designing, there are things that comprises of it, things that makes up, things that are used to get the design done. We have a design lecturer who will take you through it all. And then when you are trying to come out with a garment, you know kinds of tools to use, the things that are made up of. And you go through this section just at the level 100. And then we'll take you through also fashion business. Most of you sew, but you don't know how to go about the business, how to do business, how to price, how to do your adverts and all those things. No, we'll take you throughout all these things at the point. Are we okay? So they will train you. Your mind will be trained on how to do good work, how to price, how to market. Some don't know how to do the marketing work. Advertisements, how to get your logo, how to get your brands and everything done. You'll be trained upon that. That is why you are here. Are we okay? If you are happy, just say okay. Just at level 100. All these things at level what? So the first semester, these are the things that you are expected to go through. So it is heavy, heavy, heavy. At this place, during the interview, you remember what we said? You have really come. You have come to work. Okay. So at this point, you move to your level 200 in still the first semester, but you are going to meet different things at level 200. The thing that you did at level 100, at this point, some of them you are not going to do them against machinery. At level 200, it is known that you are conversant with the user of the machine. So now you are going to start using the machines. Are we fine? So when it happens like that, these are the things that you also go through. Garment construction for menswear. Yesterday when our rector was giving us the speech, he said, maybe you have made up your mind you are in for only ladies. At this place you will learn. When you go home, put the rest in your pocket and go. Is that not what he said? So at this point, they will train you how to go about menswear. I love ladies who sew for men. And they are able to charge well than the men who sew for men. True or false? They pay just like that. But if it's a man, he will just have to bargain a lot for price reduction. So it is good that you learn how to go about this thing. So you go through menswear at level 300. Garment construction. You go through garment construction for ladies. Yesterday you saw our ladies lecturer. You saw him? Hey, you were not here. You were here, but you were not here. The gentleman that was introduced to you, he will take you through garment construction, ladies wear, everything ladies wear. Everything. Remember, at level 100, you had gone through specimen. You had been able to, your mind has been open to how to do children's wear, skirts, tops, a lot of things, seams and other things. At this point, you are going to put them to practice at level 200. So here you do ladies wear, you do men's wear as well. And then your pattern drafting goes here. There's an upgrade of pattern drafting. From the beginning, you started with your body's block. Now you are going to adaptations. You are going to add different things to make it something that you like. Are we okay? So level 200, these are the things that you go through. And then we go through clothing manufacturing theory. Somebody invented some of the things we are wearing. There is the origin of fashion. You study, you learn. That one is reading and writing. You go through examinations as well. But before I finish with the level 200, at the end of the semester for level 100, you go through your fashion, children's wear, runway. At this point, whatever you learned at level 100, you just exhibit it on a runway. So you have to get kits. Some of you have kits and kits. You sew for them and they will walk on a runway and marks will be awarded to you. Before you can go to level 200, your project work for level 100 is to design a nice dress for a child. Age 1 to 9 or 10, right? Okay. So you should be able to do that before you go to level 200. And then at level 200 also, you go through, at level 100, you went through elements of designs. At level 200, you are progressing, you are going on, so you go to principles of designs. Designs cannot just be applied. Are we okay? There are proceedings, there are laws and guidelines to every design that you will use. So level 200, you go through elements of designs, and then you'll be going on to level 200, principles of designs. At this point also, you'll be taken through fashion business, an upgrade. Level 100, it was the babies, the kids. But 200, you have started sewing for adults. Skirts, types of tops, dresses, office wears, and other things, casuals. So you go through fashion business still and know how to charge for a child and how to charge for an adult. Your branding, how you can brand it well and all those things. At level 100, there was just the beginning, so you wouldn't know it. But 200, you are upgrading. So you can know that, no, I did this at level 100. At this point, I want it like that. The mind has started growing. Are we okay? So fashion business, you go through at level 200 also. And then we have what we call fabric decoration. Are we okay? Some of you are wearing clothes that are decorated with other fabrics. Okay? That one, you learn those ones at level 200. So at level 200, these are the courses that you also go through. And then you be done with your project work. So at the end of the semester for level 200, you have to exhibit on a runway casual wears. Are we okay? You have people to come and wear your clothes. And then you go on a runway, exhibit, and let people know that you have been able to achieve this. And the marks will be awarded to you at level 200. Are we okay? If you are able to go through successfully, then you can go to level 300. And at level 300, these are the things that you'll be meeting over there. At the end of every month, we have what we call assessment. As yesterday, the head of school said to you, don't think that you are just coming to the hostel and be there and you come to a class when you want and how you want it. Your assessment card will determine whether you'll be promoted or not. And you cannot just do anything, but your work will prove that you should be given the reward or you should be awarded to the next class or not. Every month we'll have assessment. The things you have done indoors will come out. People will see and then they will attest to it that yes, you did it, and the mark will be awarded to you. So you are coming to actually work and study. Are we there? Okay. Hello? You are going down. It is fine. Okay. As my man said, you'll be fine. Okay, so level 300, these are the expectations. We'll also be going through fashion, basic fashion illustration. You see the progression. We started from elements of design, principles of designs, now basic fashion illustration. So that is where you have to figure out. You use your pen and pencil, you use your phones, you use your laptops and other things to design for people. Once a client comes to you and he wants something and he cannot figure out, and you sit as a fashion designer, you just listen to him. By the time he or she is done, you have just designed the thing on your laptop. Is that how you want it? Oh, wow, that is it. There's a charge for that. People are just doing that and they are getting their money. So don't come and say it's the sewing you want. So you don't care about getting to the fashion design class. You'll miss a lot. put yourself together and make sure that once you are paying for fees, you are paying for everything that goes on in class. Or some of you are coming to pay for only ladies' wear. No, you pay for everything. So learn everything and get everything for yourself. Are we okay? So level 300, these are the expectations. We have basic fashion illustration, garment construction, intro to bridals. Now there's a progression. We did level 100, children's wear. 200, we did casual wear. 300, we are introducing you to the world of bridals. Things that you can do, things that the bride can wear, things that is also supposed to be worn by brides and bridesmaids. Are we okay? So these are the things you are supposed to go through. You'll be introduced to the world of bridals. You'll be doing the evening gowns, all those things that were mentioned. And then you also go through fabric dyeing. You learn how to do tie and dye. Some of you start buying your grey bafts because you'll be doing tie and dye, how to go about it. You go through such also. Clothing manufacturing theory 2. The level 200, you did clothing manufacturing theory 1. At this point, clothing manufacturing theory 2. So it's an upgrade of what you do at level 200. Then you go through garment construction, suits making. At this point, you learn how to go about suits, waistcoats, the one you call vest and other things, ladies wear and all those things, suits. You'll be introduced to that world as well. So you learn how to do pattern drafting 5 also at that point. And you end with, at level 300 with your runway projects. At this point, you'll be doing occasional wear as well. So kaba and slate, beaded kaba and slate for engagement. All these things will be done. Good kaftans will be done at level 300. Tomorrow when it comes to the other segment, you understand, you know more of what you go through. We'll just open up to you at that point. So 400, your expectation is to go through wedding gowns and suits and millinery. Are we okay? Millinery, you learn how to do these bags, bracelets, anklets, necklaces, and all those things. You'll be doing all these things at level 300, level 400. And then also at the end of your level 400, you have to exhibit or showcase to the whole world that you are able to sew a suit, you are able to sew a wedding gown. When you are able to do this, then you are promoted to go out for your attachment. And then you can give yourself that, you can say to yourself that you've done well and you can graduate. So these are the things that you are supposed to have in mind, the things that you should expect. That as you come to this school, it is not only at level 100, there's an upgrade. So when you start from level 100, don't think it's all over. There's an upgrade to 400. Some of you are here for only suits, only gowns, only ladies wear, but you can't have that in our classrooms. You have everything. So take it and understand, and it will be better for you. Thank you so much, and God bless you.
Thank you so much, Reverend. So that's the fashion department, the busiest school on campus. I'm telling you, you have no time to think, always sewing and reading. At this point, let's move to the media school and the production department, MMP, TFP. Please, Mr. Dromo Apentin, the HOD for that department, will walk us through that. Yes, he's a man full of kaftans. Thank you.
Good morning. Let me see the TFP and MMP students. Show by hand. Let me see. Hey, where are the rest? This information is for you, so you need to. Okay. Let me start off by saying that the dean said that the fashion school is the most busiest. And it is true. But the other leg to it is that the department that runs the school, for fashion school to be busy, is production. Please clap for us. Yes, because all the things, most of you saw us on TV. Who made it happen? For you to be convinced that you want to come and join the family, who made it happen? Clap for the production students again. Yes, so for us as a department, our experiences we get here is our working experience. Let me put it that way. What do I mean by that? When you go for any job interview, they ask you, how many years of experience do you have in the said field you would want to apply for? Is that not it? Yes. But I always tell my students that by the time you finish GH Media School, when you are asked at any interview that how many years of experience have you gathered, you tell them you have gathered 2 years of experience, because what you are going to go through is an experience. That is the reason why you have the students stand behind the cameras even though they have not fully come to join us, because these are the experiences they are facing. So at the end of the day, if they should find themselves anywhere with these same opportunities, would they turn it down? Because they have experienced it. So that is what you are coming into. Now, one thing that we have realized is that when you hear the 70% practicals, you jump to it. Oh, when you hear practicals, and then yes, sir. Is that not the whole thing, the drift? Yes, but you see, the point is that it is not true. The reality is that it is not 70%. Secretary, please, can you help me with the percentage? 110. 110. Because you will sleep practicals, you will eat practicals, you will walk. When you start seeing us coming, you will dodge. Because only in Sankofo you obey, on be mind practicals ni bi. At the end of the day, they insult us. Mu de be our practicals. Mu de be our practicals. Now then, I say answer na uba. So I'm just saying these things for us to brace ourselves for what is ahead of us. I hope it's clear. Okay, now with the TFP and MMP department, they are all under production department, but just that each arm is focused on a particular thing. So for example, the MMP is heavy on post-production. So when we say post-production, after we've done everything, these people are the ones who take the work and make meaning out of it. I hope we get it. So under that department, you have graphic designing, you have animations, you have sound, and then editing. So these are the 4 components that MMP students would handle. So with your graphic designing, you know how to design flyers, how to communicate with text and pictures, so the consumer gets to understand whatever you are trying to communicate to him or her. So the lecturer in question will take you through color components, how to blend colors, the kind of fonts to use, why you have to use those ones, so that you can better communicate to the audience or those who are consuming whatever products you are giving them with regards to the flyers. Then animation, your ability to animate inanimate objects and also make sense out of whatever. So we see a lot of animations on TV. The one that always interests me is the UTV animations. Have you all seen some of the UTV animations before? Nasa no sa who say alarm shake say cracking. When you said asabi by near friend, cracking. But with our kind of animation, we are going to use top-notch softwares, introduce you to some of these softwares that gives you seamless movement when you are animating. I hope you are getting the point I'm making. Okay. Now, with the sound also, with MMP, is skewed towards how to create sound, not how to capture sound. So TFE will look at how to capture sound. So how to record it for us to get a good sound recording. And then the MMP will look at how to create sound. So with your sound, MMP, you go through beat making. Some of you came for the interview and said, oh, you are into music and you want to learn how to create beats and all that. Because what we do is that whatever production we do, we want to get an original sound. We don't want to go on YouTube and go and pick someone else's sound. We may have copyright issues. I hope you get it. So we try and then teach how to create this sound for commercials, for movies, and documentaries and all that. So at that department, that is what they mostly do. Now, again, we have editing. Editing also cuts across TFP and then MMP. So you realize that with the editing, MMP, their focus is how they can combine animations, how they can combine the graphics and then the sound to create a meaningful communication with regards to video. I hope you get it. So with the editing, we are going to look at what editing is all about. What editing is all about. How are you able to, or how are you going to be able to communicate with editing? So at that level, we'll look at it. And again, these subjects have their focus at every level. So every level, you have a specific thing that you are focusing on. So for example, with editing, at level 100, it's just an introductory class. We are introducing you to, and it cuts across all the subjects. So camera will do same, sound will do same. So all the subjects will introduce you at level 100 to that particular subject. Some of you may not have experienced editing before, and this may be your first time. So the lecturer in question would introduce you to the subject, so you get to understand the terminologies that we have and what editing is all about, the principles and all that. Then we move to level 200. Level 200 again, with editing, will now focus on editing for television. Because as editors, you have editors who are editing in the TV stations. So they edit their reports, they edit vox pops, they edit interviews, on and on and on and on. So at that level, we focus on television. And that is where the morning show and evening show comes in, where you wake up as early, or you get here as early as 5 a.m. and you close as late as 10 p.m. It is part of the job. I hear someone clapping. Please clap. Yes. So when you get there at level 200, you will not die. You will not die. You will successfully pass through. It's because the reason is we would want to bring industry closer to our students, so that when you get out there, you are not overwhelmed with the things you see, or you will not be surprised. I hope you get the point I'm making. So because the focus is television, all production students come here as early as 4 a.m. Because you need to set up the place, put the cameras on, make sure that everything is working before the presenters come in to stand in front of the camera, or for us to mic them to start production. So the 70%, it is not really 70%. Please, when you go, you tell your parents that in Pacho almost say level 200, what morning show, ni evening show, so that they don't get surprised. I hope you get it. Yes, so let's prepare for that. Now, with our department, we also have monthly assessment. So every month, there is something you are supposed to provide for us, the lecturers, to know whether whatever we have impacted, you really understood it or you did not. But having said that, we may also have intermittent practical sessions, as in projects that you need to submit even before the monthly assessment. I hope you get it. Because those projects are going to help you or prepare you towards the major project you're supposed to submit at the end of the month. So kindly take note of that. So for example, we have 3 months in a semester, basically. So we are in August. So it means that, what was the last Friday of September? The date? 26th. So it means that MMPTFP, your first project that you submit is next month, 26th September. Put it in your diaries. But we know you will forget, so we will continuously remind you. On the day of the assessment, we will remind you. Because some of you will say you are using YAM and all that, so we will remind you. so you'll never forget. Okay, now, with our projects, let me say with TFP, MMP, I think the whole school, we do lots of projects that we don't even add to the documented projects that we are expecting from you. But for some strange reason, we have some students who cannot even meet up with the minimum project that they are supposed to submit for graduation or for attachment. I hope this team, this badge, is not like that. Who said the yeah? Who? Gentlemen, raise your head. Which department? Which department, please? Don't lie. TFP. Please record this gentleman for me. What is your name? Come again. Sunu Roland. So please, I'm expecting you to deliver all your projects, okay? That's good. Okay, now, again, because we'll be meeting the lecturers on Wednesday, which is tomorrow, I would not want to drag the session so that when we meet there, we can do in-depth discussion on that. But I would want to leave by saying that every TFP MMP student should please make it available during class an external hard drive and a headset. It is compulsory for every student in TFP MMP because these are the tools that we'll be using for our practical sessions. And because we will use the editing suite, we'll have a lot of computers there for students to also man those computers. So if we should use speakers, you can imagine how the room will look like. So if we all have our headsets, we listen through the headsets and we do our cuts. Or we do our sound recording. I hope you understand the point I'm making. Please, try as much as possible to also get laptops, especially for designing and editing. Because one thing is that the more you practice, the more you become good at it. So please, let's try. But it's optional, it's not compulsory with a laptop. But with the external drive and then the headset, please, it's compulsory. Let's try and get them. I'll leave you by saying that there is light at the end of the tunnel. Do we all believe that? But the other thing that we don't know is that nobody tells us what is in the tunnel. Are you getting the point I'm making? The light we see. As we all sit here, we all see the light, don't we? We are seeing ourselves as fashion designers. We are seeing ourselves as editors, as camera operators in some big company or a TV station. Is that not it? But nobody is telling us what is in the tunnel. That's what we are coming to experience. So I'm leaving you by saying that keep your head focused on the light. And when you do that, whatever is in the tunnel will not matter. Thank you very much.
Hello, Bromo. Excuse me. Can you show them the difference between headphone and earpiece?
Yes, so you will kindly get me a headset. Yes. Even this one, you bring it. Yes. So this is a headset. So a headset is a sound device that covers the whole of the ear so that you can properly hear whatever is coming through the headset. So there's a headset. But the reason I'm saying that even this one is because with this one, it's Bluetooth headset. It's not Bluetooth. You use it at church. So if you use it at church, that means that you have play and pause, and you say it's not. And you use spin. But What I mean is that you need to get a professional headset. You get it? Because the professional headsets there are some professional headsets that can even cut the surround sound, and the only thing you hear is what is coming through the headset. So this is what I mean. So you can see the difference between the two. So please, let's try and get it. So this is the headset you are talking about. The name of what? AKG. This AKG. So when you need any headset, you can see the gentleman who brought me this headset. He can help you get a proper or a professional headset. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much. So we are wrapping up. I will touch briefly on technology and then we are done. It will not take more than 3 minutes. Okay? Excellent. So in the technology school, there are 5 serious courses or branches over there. We have the networking department, the broadcast engineering, the webs and apps. We have the computer engineering department, and then we have the installations and home security. So at the networking department or the branch, you'll be introduced to introduction to computer networking. At level 200, you go through what is computer networking. You look at advanced networking and server administration. Tomorrow, the lecturers will take you through all these things. At the broadcast engineering department or the branch, we'll look at introduction to broadcast engineering, then 200 broadcast engineering, 300 we'll look at social media management, and then 400 digital streaming. 300, the webs and apps department or the branch, you look at introduction to web design, we'll look at website development, we'll look at software engineering, and then we'll also look at advanced software engineering. Please pay particular attention. I'm very much particular about this department because I wish a lot of you move to this department. This department, almost anybody who completes the school is fully employed. There's nobody at home. I'm telling you as at now, there's nobody at home. I need people to place them at different places and there's shortage. So please, do not be too excited about camera editing, fashion, acting, cosmetology, other stuff. These are places where you can also be utilized, and it's very important. And then we look at the computer engineering branch. You go through computer hardware, computer programming. That is what the guy, where is he? Where is Chum? After 1 year, he's able to develop apps for a whole school. So please think wisely. And then we look at advanced computer hardware and then computer programming. At the installations and home security, we look at satellite dish installation. So at level 100, at the end of the semester, you should be able to install any dish, satellite dish. Level 200, you should be able to install anything CCTV installations. Level 300, you look at electric fencing. So security will be, you see there, electric fencing, and you take that contract and you do it. And then level 400, we call something gate automation or alarm systems. Please, I'll not talk too much. Whatever is in front of you at the technology department is so rich that you can never be poor. Amen. For JMA, JMS has covered almost everything. So we look at acting, producing, and then event management tomorrow. I wouldn't want to waste too much of your time. I'm wrapping up. As I promised, I want to deliver my promise. So thank you so much, faculty. Thank you, everyone, for coming. God bless you. Please hold on. Let faculty move, and then we can safely depart from here. Thank you. As they move, let me say that tomorrow, if you come after 9:30, you wouldn't know where your department is. So I beg you, by 9 a.m., we should all be seated. 9:30 exactly, I am placing you in your different department where you'll be meeting your various lecturers. So I beg you, if you come after 9:30, you would only meet media studies and media arts students here. The rest, you would have to find them. It's 12:05. I've delivered on my promise. Yes. But please think carefully about the technology department. So those are the studio. Please, you can open the other side so that those there can also exit through that side. As you go home, please pray about the decision you are about to make. It's very important. Pray into your decisions and to end well. Okay, so now all beautiful ladies can step out. The red can stay. Thank you so much. Have a wonderful day.
Please come on stage.
So taking you through the outlines for today's program, we'll be taking men's beachwear from level 200 and also ladies wear with kaftan to match from the level 200s as well. And moving on to the level 300s, we have kaftans and also we have shawl collar, backless waist, coats, kente kaba and slate with agbada to match. Oh, put your hands together for them. So before anything, we need God in all we do. So we are going to invite Reverend Julian Amponsan to give us the opening prayer. As he climbs the podium, put your hands together for him. Put your hands together for him.
Hallelujah. Asa